Hello and welcome to another Let's Play. Me, GamerWolfSix of the Smoke Room. On the last Let's Play, we went down into the mines where we found the missing girl who was, killed by this mysterious figure, and the voice that both him and us as the rabbit girl could hear. And yeah, she was maybe caught by this mysterious spider-looking thing. But then also for a second we were Blythe, who also, while she was dreaming, saw this, I guess. So she's going down into the old tromping ground / mines to confront this thing. Maybe with me. I'm not sure, because we just went into Chapter 3, and are now Sam again. Sam I am. So, before we start, if you're interested in playing this game, you can get it for free on itch.io, but if you want to support the people that make this game, and or get the news version earlier, Patreon, $3 a month for this and other games. So much stuff. Yeah, let's reset my face. And begin. When I wake up, the bed is wet from my own sweat. Either through, being really spooked, or, living in the South, like Texas, so humid. My head is spinning, and it feels like I'm choking underwater. I'm so greedy for fresh air that my throat hurts. I'm trying hard to remember everything before it slips away because I know that it was important. It's like I was trapped, following that girl. And the other girl was there too. Or at least, I think she was. I know I felt her eyes on me. I don't think I've ever had a dream like that before. It was like a memory. But the pieces were all out of order. And I'm forgetting everything faster than I can control. There's a familiar feeling sticking to me. A sour, sordid feeling that churns in my guts like curdled milk. Whatever I dreamt that girl saw, whatever horrible thing it was, I have this strange familiarity attached to it. Like it's something I've seen before, because of something I did. Something long before I even came to this town, or ever even. But there's this other sense that I have that's been nagging me. Like it's not real. Like it's made up. Or it doesn't even belong to me. I clean myself and get dressed for the day. I almost forget to take the suit with me, but I snatch it up from the right closet before I leave. It's kind of weird to think where it's like, okay, here's this horrible stuff that happens in game, and then here's us going to work at Murdoch's place. It's a doobie like that, Echo. When I get to the store, I'm handed a list of tasks. Murdoch lets me have. Ooh, sorry. You okay, my heart? It's late, but I want to play this game. Bah. Murdoch lets me handle the inventory for the store, and I'm grateful for that. Most of the day passes without incident. Mostly just a steady stream of people purchasing canned goods and disposable paper products. A well-dressed older woman comes in inquiring for something called strychnine, and Ralph moves quickly to help her. I don't have any time or any place to talk about what I dreamt about last night. And part of me is grateful for that too. When my mind's on my work, there isn't too much room for other things, and do be like that sometimes. I think I understand why idle thoughts are dangerous. You there? No, wait, you there. I'm so surprised by the man's appearance that I almost bite my own tongue to keep myself from letting loose an unholy stirring of expletives. We're closing up the shop early today. Tell my son and the cashier that they should go back to their house to prepare for the bachelor party. I feel like he should be telling them this instead, since he's the boss. But I know better than to argue. We're prepared on our end. Everything's already sorted. Good. I'll be late to the house if I can make it at all. He nods. Off you all go. I nod and then pull my shirt from one of the closets and sling it over my left shoulder. I'm really looking forward to the days where I don't have to carry around formal wear like an idiot. Y'all mind if we talk while we walk? The two of them look at one another. About what? Similar stuff to what we talked about at the lake. Not really the time nor place. Unless you think it's urgent. Not really sure. It was a dream after all. They both tense up. There's a history of weird dreams becoming particularly lucid around these parts. Though, if it's related to what we talked about at the lake, I haven't the faintest idea. Do any of those dreams ever turn out to be things that really happen? Or things that can come true? I sure hope not. Or else you're gonna be banging my brains out soon. It do be like that sometimes? Oh. Ralph. Oh, come on. That one was easy. Anyway, I've had strange dreams before myself. Oh? Holly once talked about an idea written by a French philosopher, Almi Borac. I can already feel my eyes glaze over. He had written about why cultures around the world might believe in premonitions or prophecy. The idea suggests that people can experience a sensation for the first time while distracted or addled. But when the second time happens, memory of the first kicks in, and it feels much stronger and much more eerie. I see. I don't think that's what happened. Maybe not. But it's the first thing I could think of. Thanks anyway. Do you remember much about the dream? To be honest, it's fading quick. Now, I'm down to bare bones details. Even the voices in them are getting harder to place. When you hear a person talking, but you're both underwater. Murdoch droops a little at that, and Ralph's eyes narrow. I should change the subject. Forget it. It's not important. We all stopped to let a tumbleweed pass us by. So, what should I know to be ready for this bachelor party? Never been to a bachelor party before, Sam? Never really knew that many bachelors. At least, not rich ones. Get ready for lots of drinking and a stripper or two. Sounds like every night at the hip. As it happens, he gives me a slightly apologetic grin. You're gonna be one of the strippers. No. That's the venue. Christ. I'd hoped one of the people I work with could have warned me about something like this. Could have left my damn suit in the closet too. Except you don't work there. Remember? You really think folks would have noticed? The fox and the rat exchanged skeptical glances. They'd know. No doubt. Here we are. I can see the Briar's house peeking out from behind the row of houses. And there's somebody standing at the gate. It's Miss Briar's. Goodness me. Looks like the cavalry's here. You all must be at least an hour early. Boy, she actually looks happy for once. Did somebody replace her? Murdoch opens his mouth, but she turns her attention to the gate. I certainly hope you're all fed and aren't thirsty, because sun tea takes at least 3 hours, and the batch in the backyard has at least an hour to go. That won't be necessary. Making a guest comfortable is always necessary, Murdy. Yeah, that's right, Murdy. Murdoch glares at him. 9 out of 10 guests will tell you that they aren't thirsty. But you can put a cup of tea in front of them without asking, and they'll almost always drink. If only you learned a little bit of hospitality, then your housemates might not be skin and bones. You know, I think you don't... I know very little about hospitality, just saying. I don't know. I feel like I should learn more stuff like that. That put a grin on Murdoch's face and on the smile of Ralph. I hope you both take lessons from this young man. She nods at me. Now he looks like he eats right. I don't tell her that my diet mostly just preserved meat and vegetables, but not dick. I mean, we follow her through the front door, and I'm greeted with the apple and spice scent of the Briar's family foyer. The girls want back in the rose garden, so don't any of you think about pestering them. What for? She quirked an eyebrow. For the bachelorette party? Is this your first wedding, honey? The first one with wealthy people. Been a while. I feel something hook into my eyebrow. Let me show our guests to the upstairs bathroom. I'll get the kettle of tea boiling. Heck yeah, tea. I can tell we could all use the caffeine. Murdoch guided me up the stairs. There's something wrong? Oh no, not in particular. I just want us all to be prepared. I'll come find you when you're sorted out. We can probably just get dressed in the same room. He's already gone. I sigh. Okay, is that a mirror there? Though I guess it could be mirroring a different wall. It just looks see-through because, wallpaper. This is one of the nicer bathrooms I've ever been in. There's a porcelain knickknacks and silver bells. I hung the suit up on the door, and then I hear something. I go to the window and see something below. It's the sisters. Wedding superstition is that you're not supposed to look at the woman until they come out of the box, right? I thought it was just that the bachelor couldn't. Well, the groom, that's it. Or is that just the groom? Or just on the wedding day? Fuck it. You seem rather placid. Well, why shouldn't I be? I'm about to be surrounded by good food, good company. I haven't been to a proper party in nearly a year, much less one planned for me. And everything's fine? Is it not? It's just strange to me that you don't have jitters yet. Why would I? I've looked forward to this day my entire life. Which means you have expectations. Which means I have confidence, dear. Even if you shoot down his move proposal, the issue is on the back burner for now. I don't think it's particularly important. A home is still a home, wherever you might end up. And I suppose you think that will go over well with her? I suppose that it will have to. It is my life, after all. Despite its gravitational pull on the rest of us, there's no way that can last. We're going on 3 decades. Then I'm sorry. If you were sorry, then you'd push back a little harder when he puts more responsibilities on you. You should know by now, that guilt trips don't work on me. I wasn't doing any of the sorts, you silly thing. You were. Now, hold still. There's clumps in your tail. Evening, girls. Murdoch! You're a little early? Better than late. No. No? Okay, maybe she wasn't like, Murdoch! She was like, Murdoch! It's kind of hard to tell sometimes. After a fashion. It's your day, Holly. Can I get you anything? A water might be nice. I have a few things written down that we could use for the party. Here it is. Excellent. I'll see it done after I get dressed myself. My tail tips over something and I can hear a sharp ringing sound. I realize now that the window is wide open and I'm almost entirely nude. So I step away as quickly as I can. I don't hear anybody screaming, so I assume nobody saw me. I better hurry up. There. Shirt tucked. Vest buttoned. Cufflinks slotted. I walk downstairs and poke my head into the living room. I don't see Murdoch or Ralph yet. Oh good, you're here. Make yourself comfortable. We don't stigmatize the help in this house. I nod, feel my cheeks get a bit flushed. She puts a cup on the coaster in front of me and pours it. Drink. I remember her earlier comments and notes on the suggestion. The taste is strong, but smooth. Surprisingly nice. So, what are you all about? What am I all about, ma'am? She shrugs. Your hopes, your dreams, your ambitions, ideologies, anything really. I haven't quite sketched a mental image for you. The ink smudges are there, sure, but nothing substantial. I don't mean to be rude, but I don't think I'm very interesting. It's quite rude to keep conversation on ice, Mr. Ayers. You can tell me anything you'd like. Considering the great many families I come across in my line of work, I can guarantee that anything you could tell me, I've probably heard about something else. I've been told I have an open mind. Well, I like dick, unless you're a communist. I'm afraid I don't know much about politics, ma'am. What is a communist? Well, that's not good. You're what, 23? God, I am 25. God, I'm going to be 10 years older than him in about a month. And 2 days. At least when I recorded this. How can you possibly get your government to protect you if you don't even know what your government can do for you? I guess that's true. I was joking about the communism, by the way. Your labor's good to me, even if you don't believe in the dollar. Wait, she's like actually slightly chill with communism? My god, what the hell is she? She's not American. Do you at least plan on voting in November? I don't really vote. So not only do you not know what to vote for, you wouldn't even if you did? That's pitiful. I'm sorry our country failed you. Because it's been failing me since birth, sweetheart. You at least know that women can't currently vote in this country, right? That's something I do know at least. Unfortunately. Let me just look. I mean, I guess there's Red Dead Redemption 2, but, when could women vote? Or women? August 18th, 1920. When was this game supposed to be? I guess like 5 years in the future? 1915? Unfortunately. She sees my frown and smiles. That won't be the case for long. I'd wager the house on that. We hear a knock on the door. Oh, for heaven's sake. You know, it would be the bee's knees if everyone were early at school every day. Go on and get the door. I don't think I could disobey this woman if I tried. I stand up and march to the door. Then I put my paw on the cold handle, twist it, and tug it open. I crack the door just a bit and look past the crack. Who's there? What do you mean, who's there? The anticipated party. I can hear Jim's tail lashing just from the tone of his voice. Is everything all right over there? I hear a man's voice I have never heard before. Jim? Then another. I should hope so. Though I can't for the life of me tell why the front door is cracked open in this manner. Is there a smuggling operation going on in there? Oh, right. This is Murdoch's front door, not my bedroom. Force of habit. Sorry, Al. Oh, no, you won't. I jump, hearing Miss Briar's voice right behind me as she touches my shoulder, brushing it to signal my scooting out of the way. No, one step forward, you rascals. Holly's still trying to dress on. I won't risk one moment's the chance for you to lay eyes on her before the wedding. It's bad luck, you know. I think there's some playfulness in Miss Briar's voice, but it's hard to tell. Well, we're not exactly sticklers for tradition. Jim is noticeably less amused. Well, while you're under this roof, you will be. Hold for a moment. She closes the door on him and spins around looking. Then she sighs. Now, where's Murdy when you need him? Her eyes fixate on me. You go find him and keep the girls on high alert. I'll hold the fort. I wouldn't put it past this crew to sneak into the garden and steal a look. You know, Gretchen is being alright for once. Like, I'm liking her. But then, I hope that things don't get kinda hard where she's like, damn it, Murdy, there's one thing I want you to know in life. Alright. I hear somebody turn the corner in the hall. Oh, look at you. So cute. I half expect to see Ralph or Murdoch's father, but it isn't. Delilah. She gives me a curt nod. Mr. Ayers, I thought you'd still be out in the garden right now. What makes you say that? I realized for a moment that I probably wasn't supposed to have heard her and her sister's conversation from the bathroom, so I just jerked my head in the direction of the foyer. Your mama told me you so fat. Told me you would be. She purses her lips. I see. Gave me orders to find Murdoch and have us shield Holly from Jim's sight, or something. That would be her. That sounds like her. Murdoch's already in the garden, so you won't have to look very long. Oh, good. Have you seen Ralph? Father took him to carry a few things. There's one less person to worry about for now. Right, thanks. Be patient before you make yourself known if you decide to go out there. We're all under a lot of pressure. Weird thing to say. Alright. I walk to the back, through a little room with a screen door at the back, and find myself in the rose garden. I walk out back through the screen door in the back. High fences block my view of most things out here, save a few gaps in the lattice, but I can hear Murdoch and Holly conversing. I'm just not particularly interested. Why? It's just one party. Regardless, his friends are coming. I doubt I'll be missed. There's another side to that coin, too. Do you even know that many parties? Do you know how many parties I've had to attend when I preferred to stay in? Isn't that besides the point? No. It's the entire point. I'll finally dot it with a peacock quill if I must. You're not obliged to fulfill a fraction of the social obligations I've had over the years. They didn't ship you to a finishing school, nor dictate the cut of your clothing, nor the colors of fabric that look best on your nigh day. Nigh day? Is that a word? Nigh day? I put an N there, jeez. Place of time in relationship. Okay? It is a word. You're not even expected to give them grandchildren. Holly, I'm just curious to hear what you think, Murdoch. Do you think they'd treat me the same if they found me stealing off into the night to dance in a barn? Father would have had me would have me examined if he found me even going for groceries after dark. I know you have it hard as well. The vixen bursts out in an angry little laugh. Hard? You? Wait. I know you have it hard as well. So, going to a party is hard now? No. And here I thought you would jump at the opportunity to do something you do all the time anyway. It's not the same. I never said it was, but can't you just do this one last thing? The wedding's tomorrow. Everyone needs to be in a good mood for this all to work out. If everything has to go so perfectly for everything to work out, doesn't that make the plan bad? I hear her sigh as she puts down something that sounds like a magazine. I think we're good enough to do perfectly for one day. Besides, do you have any better ideas? I'll hear them if you do. Murdoch doesn't say anything for a while. You still want to get everybody out of town, right? Right. If Mother sees that what a good change of pace the city is for me, I know she'll want to move. Father will fall in line after that. And what if they don't? Then that's their decision. Jim might want to stay for a while, but I don't think he'll stay here for long. And you really think he'll bring us all? Wait, who's Jim? Oh, right, Jim. The husbando soon. Maybe not. But I do. Yes. Why? Because I know for a fact that he loves me. And he'll want to help take care of my family. But what if he doesn't? I'm not going to entertain something I don't know for is true. I don't have the reassurance that you do, or the assurance. It won't come to that. But what if it does? Then I can handle it. Pardon. Yeah, I was about to say it's like, hey, we've been standing here for a while. And heck, she just looks angry and stuff. Also, oh yeah, I guess he doesn't have the oversuit on. Man, and when I first looked at her, I was like, wish we could, do straight stuff, but then it's like, I guess maybe she ain't as nice as, she puts off to be. I'm not sure if she knows or suggests that her brother bang her fiancé. Anyways, when I turn the corner, they both look at me and stare. Sam? What does he want? There's an edge to her tone that isn't usually there. Not much of anything from present company. Just bearing the news that your fiancé has arrived. Already? He's early. Sounds like he brought company too. That would be Nell and Reuben, then. We hear the back door open. Then we hear Miss Byers' voice before we see her. Alright, change of plans. Miss Briar shows up with Delilah at her side, marching to the garden like it's unconquered wilderness. Your father hasn't found all the catering equipment and doesn't trust those gentlemen to behave themselves. We'll have the men distract them while you're in the proper condition to meet with them. Sober? Murdoch steps out of the way as he places a heavy-looking basket in front of Holly and turns to us. Well, hop to it, boys. The ladies need some space. The corner of Murdoch's smile tightens a bit as he nods, looking at me and jerking his head back in the direction of the door. Once we get back inside, the first thing we hear is a booming shout from a door that's slightly ajar. I think with this change of scene and us maybe entertaining the guys, that is a good time to call it. Boop. God, it is weird. A day it goes like, ooh, if I multiply in a month, if I multiply my age by double, I'm gonna be 70. That sounds terrible. I haven't been with a girl yet. Guys, sure, but not a girl. It do be like that. I don't know, I'm shy. I don't know how to do stuff. But it do be like that. You can have sex with more guys. So, anyways, that's going to be the end of this Let's Play. So comment, guys, so much you like, dislike, tips, otherwise. If you like my YouTube and like to see it grow, then please like, subscribe, and check out the videos up at ground. Please remember spending your ammo, so have control of the pit population. And if you want to play this game, it's available for free on a child, but if you want to support people make this game and or get the newest version earlier, Patreon, where it's $3 a month. And until next time, let's play me, GamerWolfSix of the Smoke Room. So thanks and see ya.